Apex Legends has been extremely boring as of the last couple of weeks, and it looks like this may end pretty soon. However, one of the reasons that it may end has got a lot of the OG Apex players pretty upset. And while I am an OG Apex player myself, I understand a lot of the people's complaints on this one. First off, guys, I just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving, happy Black Friday, happy whatever you're doing with your family. I hope you guys have all had a great time. A big shout out to Glytch Energy, our sponsor for today's video, because they have allowed me to change my discount code to 40%. So if you guys want to buy any Glytch Energy, make sure you use code JMeyels. You're going to get 40% off all the way until the end of Monday night. So Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, make sure you buy some Glytch and use code JMeyels to get your big 40% discount. Also, the gameplay that you're seeing on screen right now is on a controller. I'm currently at my in-laws still, and yeah, my setup gets a little bit better every time I come back, but it's still not as easy as it used to be, so rate it on a scale from 1 to 10. So firstly, if you're like me and many other people, you could probably agree that Apex has been a little bit more on the boring side as of the last couple of weeks, and many players are pretty excited to have something new coming into the game. However, like I said before, a lot of OG players are a little upset as to what exactly they are bringing to bring this excitement back. So first off, I want to preface that if you are a new player in this game, you're most likely going to have the time of your life when it comes to this Christmas event in Apex Legends known as the Wintertide Collection Event. You're probably going to have the most fun that you've ever had in this game, and this is probably going to be the most exciting event that you've ever played. That is if you are a new player. Like I said though, if you're an OG, you might share a lot of the complaints that a lot of the players have expressed towards me in the comment section over on Twitter and many more. So December 6th is when this event comes out. We will be getting the Wraith Heirloom Prestige skin, which by the way I will be giving away. Just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But there's also a few other things we're going to be getting. One of those, probably the most anticipated one, is the Winter Express limited time mode. Now this is a fan favorite mode and all of that is great. However, there's a big problem. This has been the exact same Winter Express mode that has been played for the last 4 years. It's not that this game mode is bad. Matter of fact, I would argue that this is probably the best game mode to ever come out in Apex Legends. It's like basically King of the Hill, but a 3v3v3. I even shared some of this excitement yesterday over on my Twitter page saying that Apex is bringing back Winter Express. This is the best time to prepare for the Sweat Fest, so get your 40% off Glytch Energy and everything. However, there was a lot of people that were commenting under this thing saying the exact same thing, like, yes, the same content every single year, let's go Apex. Last time I made a video about this, a lot of the OG players were commenting saying, as an OG, I love this game mode. I've played it time and time again, and it's phenomenal, but it's just getting repetitive. Now, these complaints have translated to numbers before, because in the last Halloween event we had, many players expressed their opinions about Shadow Royale not being the better mode over Shadow Fall, and that Shadow Royale was getting repetitive as well. And although it was pretty cool, it was just getting to one of those points where we didn't want to see it anymore. And we actually did notice a little bit of a player drop during that event. And so that's where people started to get a good idea, like Thornton Smash, that because we had a gun run LTM that brought a throwing knife, which is a brand new weapon that was not allowed to be used anywhere but this limited time mode, why does Respawn, considering we have not had a new weapon in quite some time in the Battle Royale scene, why don't they add one of these brand new leaked weapons and test them out in these limited time modes like Winter Express? Now, we also know that there's going to be some legendary skins that are coming here that you guys can see on screen now, but I am pretty sure as well there will be a store rotation at some point during the Christmas event where a lot of the OG Apex skins are going to be sold as well, and that is because they always do that. Unfortunately, but at the same time, I understand Apex is not in the business of keeping things OG and keeping people happy because they have an OG skin, but rather whatever can make them the most money. So if there's a lot of OG Christmas skins, you best believe they're going to put those things in the store at some point so that they can make another dime. I think my favorite one and probably the best one is the Pathfinder Christmas skin. And of course, OGs are going to be a little bit upset about that as well. We actually saw in season 2, they promised that a certain amount of skins from the Iron Crown Collection event would never be available ever again. They weren't just event limited, they were event exclusive, meaning they would never ever come out ever again. Then a little over a year later, we caught them and saw them actually selling those same skins. So if you're thinking, but Jay, I thought they said they would never sell this again, or I thought they said, you know, buy this event skin now because it won't be made available again in the future. Well, I just wouldn't hold on to their word is all I'm saying, because they've said it before and it's come out to be a lie in the past. So I just wouldn't bank on it and I wouldn't count anything out. So regardless, I understand why a lot of the OG Apex players who have seen all of this before, they're probably a little upset because they feel like the seasons are starting to get repetitive, and they're also feeling like the collection events are starting to get repetitive, and the seasonal events like the Halloween event and the Christmas event, it's all getting so repetitive. And I understand that complaint. At the end of the day, Winter Express is still one of the most fun game modes to ever have launched in Apex, so I gotta be excited about that, but I understand why people are a little concerned. And I think the best way to calm all of those concerns is to actually bring some legend nerfs and buffs in the mid-season update like they used to in the past, and considering they did not bring any in Season 15 update, I think this would be a great time to do it. And also, like we said, we've seen the charts. We know that everybody is playing Apex during this time of year and not at the beginning of November when the Season 15 launch did occur. So we're just going to have to wait and see. We also know that the skill-based matchmaking change is going to be implemented during the month of December. So this is all going to be great news for this time of year. And so regardless, if you thought that Apex was boring as of late, the next couple of weeks should be a better sign for the game. Now, all of those changes considered, I think that they're good, but I think there's some other things that they could be adding, and especially a lot of the pro players have been advocating for throughout the entirety of Apex's life. However, a lot more recently, and I think this would honestly have a better impact on all player bases. Now, this is not to call out controller players. This is not calling out mouse and keyboard players for complaining. This is just simply a little bit of data that was shown, a little bit of a clip that was shown that I think makes a fair point, and I do think this needs to be talked about because I think it would honestly benefit all players and not just one or the other. So this was coming from pro players coach. This is Sentinel's Tech. He showed this clip of Aiden Destroyer with this saying, Aiden is a beast, but someone please explain to me how mouse and keyboard is supposed to track through a literal blizzard of visual clutter and controller maintains aim assist through it, no problem at all. And here's that clip for you to watch.
Scanning.
Good.
Walking.
Hey, I'm swinging top. I'm swinging from top. Nice.
As you can see from the first clip of this gameplay, as he jumps down and fights the team head on, there's so much just snow that pops up and you can't see a single player, but yet obviously the controller is still getting aim assist through all of this, so therefore it's not very hard to hit the shots. And I would argue, even for mouse and keyboard, it wouldn't be that hard to hit the shots because you know that they're behind that clutter of snow, but still at the same time, you don't know exactly where they are, and it probably isn't a little fair that aim assist is helping them throughout the snow, but yet mouse and keyboard has no indication or help whatsoever. And I don't think the answer is to give mouse and keyboard aim assist at all. I just think that this person, Diana, on the response to this makes a lot of sense, saying that they definitely agree. To be honest, there's just no point of realism in Apex Legends. This game is the opposite of real. Just get rid of all of these snow effects, blood effects, any type of dust, debris, dirt effects. I just don't think that they belong in Apex, and especially with this game being such a high ceiling, player base when it comes to, the competitive scene, we just really don't need all of that stuff in my opinion. And even in dark rooms, like the flash from an energy weapon being shot, or either the muzzle flash from a light weapon, I just feel like that does not belong in this game. And I would personally just like to see them remove all of these effects, but I know that I have a lot of controller players that watch my videos. I think the majority of you guys that watch are controller players, so I wanted to ask you guys how you felt about this situation, considering you have aim assist. You know what it's like. So whenever you have all of these visual clutters on your screen, I know that they don't always work. Aim assist doesn't always work through this stuff. I think smoke sometimes messes with it as well. So for you guys being controller players, do you think they should also remove these effects from the game, or do you guys think that mouse and keyboard players are just crying and complaining like they always do? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed as always, and subscribe to the channel because we're going for 95,000 by the end of the year. Don't forget, we're also giving away the Wraith Prestige heirloom skin. All you gotta do is like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. If you guys enjoyed the time of your family, I'll see you in tomorrow's video, and I'll be returning back for streams on Monday. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, later Gators.